Hello Synapse Fitness community and welcome to our stretch break video series. In this series and the video you are about to watch, we are going to be doing 3 to 4 stretches for one body area so that you can get the most out of your stretches in a quick amount of time. For each of those stretches, we are going to be holding for about 30 seconds for each side, but I encourage you that if you have the time, you play this video again so that you can get the most out of those stretches. But if not, stay tuned for a very brief stretching routine. Enjoy. All right, in this video, we are going to be going over some stretches for the forearms and hands. With many people with Parkinson's, these are also very tight muscles. They are little muscles. We don't pay a lot of attention to them, but there's a lot of big benefits for taking some time out to stretch here because they do so much work for us every day. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with just loosening up some of those muscles that we're going to stretch. I'm going to have you go ahead and make a fist with both hands, and let's just start with some gentle wrist rolls. But try to make that motion as big as you can. All right, as big as you can, as big as circles. The tendency is for people to go small. Now go the other direction, but we want to make it big. By keeping those hands fisted, we're getting a little bit more stretch on some of those muscles and tendons as we go. Wonderful. Now we are going to head on into our first stretch, and that's going to be a forearm stretch. So I'm going to have you put your arms straight out in front of you, trying to keep your elbows straight, fingers out straight, bring the hand up, okay? And then you can assist with the other hand by pulling back. But notice I'm trying to keep that elbow straight the entire time that I do that. Pull back as far as you can, as far as it's comfortable for you, but you should feel a nice stretch in that forearm area down here and into the wrist. If your thumb's not in the mix, either try to get it in there with all the others or just pay some special attention to it as you're going here. All right, let's do the other side. Same thing. Out in front of you, nice and straight. Fingers are straight, cocking that wrist up, and then you can use the other hand to assist and get some extra stretch on there. This should feel nice, it should feel good. Make sure you're pulling back enough to get a good stretch going. Okay, and now we're going to do the opposite of that. So we're going to go back to the first side again. Remember, if you need some extra time, you can always pause the video, do a little extra, or play the video again. So back to the first side. I'm going to put the arm out in front of you, but this time I'm going to make a fist, and I'm going to point my hand down. And then I can use my other hand to come and help out by pulling down even further. I'm pulling in towards me. And this time I'm feeling that stretch on the back side of my hand, into the wrist, and maybe up into the forearm there too. It feels good to give some attention to these smaller muscles we don't often think about. And let's do the other side. Again, hand out, make a fist, point down, take the other hand, and help pull it down further. Very good. Keep it up. Hold just a little bit longer. And now I'm going to give that a rest. I'm going to shake it out. Remember, you can do them again. All right. And the next thing we're going to do is just a little hand exercise to get these finger muscles activated a little bit more. So many people with Parkinson's don't fully use the extensors of their hand muscles and tend to have this more cupped position of their hand. And so what we are going to practice doing right now is activating those extensor muscles on the back side of the hand. So I want you to go ahead and make a fist with both hands, and then I want you to open up as big as you can. So not only am I extending back as far as I can, all right, but I'm also going as wide as I can, with those hand muscles and my thumb. Okay, this is the opposite of what Parkinson's makes your hand do over time. And then go ahead and make a fist again, nice strong fist, and then go ahead and open up nice and wide, really, really big. As big as you possibly can. Activate those muscles. You're also getting a little stretch in between each of those fingers. Go ahead and close and open, very, very, very big, and close and open. You could do some more if you like, but that's just a little tidbit on activating those hand muscles. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to end with a little bit of self-massage. Now, if this is something that you struggle to do, you could recruit a friend or family member that might be so kind as to help you. I find that when I do self-massage of my own hand, my other hand tends to kind of cramp up. So see if you can get somebody else to help you. What you're going to do is take as much time as feels good for you, and you can start kind of in the forearm, all right, because again, that's where these muscles start for the hand. So work through the forearm, any of those meaty areas that feel good, working your way down, giving some pressure. You can get to the wrist a little bit. I'm going quite quick. You could go slower than this. And then as you get into the hand, we got the palm of the hand and some of these meatier areas that we want to get to. So make sure you get that meaty area at the base of the thumb, working into there. There's a good chunk of muscle there to work on. Go into that web space between your thumb and your index finger. Lots of good muscle in there to get worked out. And you can work across the palm and into the base of that pinky side too, getting those muscles over there. After you do that, then we're going to work our way through each of the fingers, starting at the base and kind of working our way up all the way to the tip, and the other one from base to tip, base to tip, so on and so forth through all of those fingers. Again, take as much time as you want. That was really quick. And make sure you do the other side as well. There you go. I hope that helps to make those fingers and hands feel a little bit more alive and awake. Feel free to repeat this as much as you can, and I hope it helps.
This video is brought to you by Synapse Fitness Foundation, a nonprofit empowering people with Parkinson's to live their best lives through exercise, education, and connection to others. The presenter of today's video is Dr. Kelly Becker, physical therapist and founder of Synapse Fitness Foundation. If you found today's video useful, please click the like button and forward this video onto somebody that you think would find this useful. Thank you.